Greetings. Hi. Hello, it's good to see you. I know you ain't come up in my room and say nothing. I know you didn't walk up in my room and I ain't say nothing. I know you didn't come up in here and you didn't say hi. It's the first thing you should say. Who grew up with people like that? Like, who grew up with parents like that? It is polite, sure, per society's rules, but who grew up like that? Like, you would literally get in trouble for not saying hi. Mind you, these are the same people that don't say hi to you. Where is this coming from? Same people who don't feel like they have to respect your authority. They have to give you the same respect. Whatever that means. Maybe that energy is around. Good morning. I ain't sleep with you last night. I'm hearing that. Like, the temperance. I feel like you're a really chill person, though. Like, you're real cool. You're zen. You know what I'm saying? You be doing your thing. You don't have a lot of issues. You're not bringing a lot. Okay. So, you know what? I've been in my mind imagining calling you for like the last 3 days. I'm not gonna lie. I've been thinking about you I was literally just thinking about you a second ago. I was thinking about traveling. And I was like, when am I gonna meet Divine? Alright. Please do. You got my number. Call me. Call me. You know, I don't really fuck with too many people. But I fuck with your shit. I still consume your content. That last message you made, I really seen myself. I was like, damn, I be doing that. Oh. All right, have a good one. How are the kids? Shout out to Divine Messenger 777, y'all. Go watch his stuff, man. Go get into some contradictions. For real. Alright, I have a fortune cookie. I got the Pocket Animal Spirit Guidebook. And I have Tarot of the Divine. One card is missing. A dog ate it. I appreciate you. That's good. I know you, man. Let me tell you, this guy be working with the youth, bro. He be elevating their mind from the jump. My children, they're doing well. School is back around. We getting ready to go on a vacation. We're going to Florida. You know, I don't know I've never been there. My cousin booked the trip. I just gave the money. But it's Destin or Dustin, I don't know. But we're gonna go have a really good time over Labor Day weekend for my little cousin's birthday. And yeah, they're doing well. My son, he's developing his own personality in the world, like creating who he is. That's interesting. My daughter, I love to see who she naturally already is. Like, I try to step back as much as I can to allow them to totally develop who they choose to be in this existence, which is so difficult. Like, but it really brings an awareness to who I want to be as a parent and who I want to be in their futures, like who they see me as, because I don't want to be a dictator. I don't want to be an authoritarian for them. You know what I mean? I want them to make their own decisions. Excuse me, I got calluses. I've been lifting weights pretty consistently as of recently, and it's like I've been getting calluses. I wear these gloves, but like 2 days I didn't, and it just gave me these really bad calluses. But you know what? I remember when I was little, I always had calluses from playing on the monkey bar. So perhaps that's actually a good thing. Maybe it's a way that I can look at the progress that I've made, like how active I've been as of late. But yeah, my children, yeah, they're creating their identity. I hope that I'm a good role model for them. I hope that as they get older, they feel true autonomy, like really be able to make their decisions from a space of like minimal amount of having to deal with the falsehoods of just fucking illusions of fear and, you know, things that will hold them back. Like, I'm trying my best with that, but they're doing well. Thank you for asking. Love you. Have a good one. I'll talk to you later. All right. All right. Fortune Cookie says, trust others, but not blindly. Ooh. Ooh. I'm about to pin this shit up. This is a good one. I'm not going to say I never felt like, ooh, I'm going to keep a fortune cookie, because I have one. I have one in my closet, right? I had taken a break from hiking because I injured myself. And it said, all you need is like a vigorous hike. And I was like, I'm like, who, what? Like, when a fortune cookie ever talked about hiking? And I was so sad. I was down. I was like, dang, I can't hike. And it was like, all you need is a vigorous hike. Trust others, but not blindly. It feels so like someone has matured. I'm not going to say maturing. It's like someone has gone through some sort of maturation. They've developed their frontal lobe even. It's like it can get down that deep. Just simple as that. Like you're at this point where your frontal lobe has developed in some sort of way. Again, back to the beginning, it was like, speak. I didn't wake up with you this morning. I say hello when you walk, and it's like, perhaps growing up, oh my God, it's like growing up, you got these caregivers, guardians, adults, parents, aunts, uncles, doesn't matter, however you look at it. They're teaching us these things, and they're trying, like, kind of even to circle back around talking about my children, they're teaching us these things, and they're trying to instill in us things, and you wouldn't know any better than to just believe everything that they say, almost blindly, until you realize they don't know everything. So someone doesn't know everything, but maybe they're trying to convince you that your way is wrong. But in reality, their way is just something that's recycled, something that was just given to them. It's something that they repeat. Plainly because they haven't developed their own idea of how they should be in the world. Someone could be passing judgment on you, but you're mature. Someone just doesn't understand you. Again, this is the second time I'm feeling like somebody has like a heavy Aquarius energy, heavy Aquarius nature. You think into the future, you think a little bit further ahead. Your plans and the things that you're doing today are not for today. They're not even for tomorrow. They're for 10 years down the line. People can't see that though, because it's for 10 years down the line. How are you going to see? How are you going to understand that the actions and the things that I'm doing right now, how are you going to understand the benefit of it when it's not for right now? It's for 10 years down the line. That's why they can't get you. That's why they don't understand you. That's why they don't understand why you refuse to say pleasantries. You refuse to walk around and be within everyone's social box. People say good morning and you walk right up to them and have a whole damn conversation. Why are you acting like that? That people don't do that. That's weird. Where is this coming from? People like, what? It's like someone's looking at your behavior. Like, people don't, you're building something for the future. Whether you're practicing, okay, I seen a woman, for example, I seen a woman who, she said, I have a fear of public speaking. So if I could just get a moment of all you guys' time, my name is blah, blah, blah. I want to become a speaker, da, 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 and thank you for your time. And it was like, I have a fear of public speaking, right? And people are like, well, what's the purpose of doing that? Because I have a fear of public speaking. And in about 3 years from now, I want to be a world-renowned public speaker. How else am I going to get over this hump? I have to start somewhere. But people can't understand the moves that you're making now because there are steps in a path towards something that you want in the future. It's almost as if maybe people have... I feel like people feel or want to say that you are unrealistic in your approach, but in reality, it is you who sees them as weird. That's why it feels Aquarius, because Aquarius is known to be futuristic thinking, like off in their own world, up in the mental space, plotting, planning, thinking ahead. You know what I mean? They're a little bit of a loner, a little bit of aloof. They're a little bit weird. They're really intellectual. But it is, what people don't realize it is that you are weird to the Aquarius. You don't think. You know what I mean? Like, what people don't realize is they want you to be the weird one or the oddball or something to be odd about you, when it is you who feels something is odd about them. Because you see something bigger. And it's just, neither person is wrong, just different. But if I had to pick a choice, I'd rather be with the one who sees the thing coming from a mile away. Because there's a little bit of preparation that's evident there. Like, this person knows themselves. They are and have matured. They know something about life. They have matured. It's reminding me, and this is the Tarot of the Divine, which is like a whole bunch, like a compilation of a whole bunch of stories from different cultures, different religious backgrounds and such like that, like fairy tales. So I really, really love this deck. I've had it for a very long time. But you know what story is not in here? The story of Joseph. I think they referenced the story of Moses in here, but the story of Joseph isn't in here. And the story of Joseph, in particular, when Joseph was known to be a prophet through his dreams, and in particular the dream that he had interpreted for the king at the time, not Pharaoh, king at the time, because there's a different in time periods, was that there would be famine in Egypt, and for 7 years there would be an abundance that came before it. So to prepare for those years, they would tax everybody a percentage of what they grew, since there was an abundance, and they stored it away for later. And then later came, and there was a famine for 7 years, but they had enough food for the years that there was going to be famine, because they prepared ahead of time, which takes maturity. It takes maturity to be ready for something that far ahead, to plan for something, to put steps in towards something that far ahead. And there may be a deep relation with Capricorn even in this energy because of the amount of planning and hard work and putting in the steps and the amount of time that something feels that it is gone out, because Aquarius and Capricorn are both ruled by who? Saturn. The god of hard lessons. The god of dedication. Okay? Tough karmas. So it might be hard now, but in the future, it'll pay out for you. What is this? Are we talking about others? Are we talking about you and what you're doing? I don't know. Maybe both. They're not even able to be separated, if we're keeping it real. So I don't know. I'm just shuffling the Lovers. There you go. The Six of Wands. Nine of Cups. Oh, this is good. This is good energy. Do you feel seen? The Emperor? Do you feel seen? Yes, I see you for exactly who you are, whoever you are. I see you for exactly who you are. And you deserve goodness. Everyone does. You will inherit very good things in this life. But just so you know, it comes so energetically that for other people, it will slide right under their nose because they're, oh my God. Trust other people, but not blindly. Let me tell you something about yourself. This will slide under people's nose, your success. Like if you have a business, I see business success. I see you being very happy in your position. I see you being very happy and aligned in your life. It has to do with a partnership, like a lover's partnership, because in both of these, there's someone embracing the other one, okay? But in particular in this one, though, there is a bit of deceptiveness. So I feel as if people would like to be intertwined. What I'm about to say is weird. When I said trust other people but not blindly, okay? And I'm looking at you and your energy. I feel like this is your energy, right? Sometimes I'll pick up things, yeah, it's your energy, but then it will like manifest in a physical way. I see these things manifesting for you in a physical way, but I see the reason why people are confused is because it doesn't make sense as to why it's you or why you have the things that you do. But they don't know it's your actual, what you embody. Like, God. It's not your body. It's not your hair. It's not your clothes. It's not your car. They think those things are what success is. That's what's confusing these people. So these people in this energy, whatever this energy is, these are people who they think they are that thing once they acquire the physical, like, manifestation of it. Like, as it materializes, if it materializes, then I am this thing. So I am success when I've done something that makes me successful. I am a boss when I become the manager of a job. I am happy when I get a relationship. I am aligned and in a relationship, like when we get married. Like, their idea is, that's what I'm saying. I feel like you're have Aquarius in nature, and it's like, that's so backwards. If you're a man, particular, you're a husband. Not because you're in a marriage, but because you are energetically a husband. You are successful, not because you have a nice car or the best job, but because you embody success. You embody alignment. You embody clear and concise choices and decisions. You embody leadership. You embody power. You embody like a lot of different things that it's like, why is it you? You're so, I don't know, maybe someone wants you to be average, but you aren't. It's like there's something about you. There's something within you and they can't figure it out. They want to say it's Maybelline. That's what the fuck. They want to say maybe it's Maybelline. What? Oh my God. Bro. The Hierophant. I'm not gonna lie. That kind of made me laugh. That's crazy. The Hierophant. There is a path that's laid out for you. There's a path that is meant for you. Let me talk to you face to face. Fuck this on the side shit. Hold on. Fuck this on the side ass shit. Okay, let me talk to you really quick face to face. They want to fucking be you. Okay? They want to be you. And not you. Not because you're walking around you, but because what you have, what you embody, it's just no one could be this great. No one could be this happy, this successful, this aligned, this empowered, this clear. Yesterday I just learned about the Gordian knot. I didn't know what the Gordian knot was. I always knew about like the Excalibur, right? This is the Emperor. This is okay. And so the myth was whoever is able to untie the knot will rule all of Asia. And he cut through the knot. Oh shit. What the heck? Why I didn't think about this? Hold on. I know that I didn't think about this. I swear to God. Hold on, I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you. I never thought about that. I never ever thought about this. That's the Ace of Swords. That is the truth. Whoever you are, you move with clarity, so much so that you're able to untangle it. You obliterate the illusions. Ain't no fucking illusion. If there was an illusion, you're gonna figure it out. And you're gonna get over it and through it or around it any way necessary. Nothing's really gonna be standing in your way if you don't let it. You have more than enough tools to get to wherever you want to go. You have like clearance. I'm looking at these scenes, but all I see is somebody literally just walking through the airport. Like you don't have to go through TSA. It's like that kind of feeling. It's like you just walk through the airport, like you don't have to go through TSA, but it feels like that's how it translates in your life. Like things just work smoothly for you, but it's like as if you had on goggles with that showed you the next step, like the next step lit up neon orange or fucking a neon pink or green, whatever, like the next step in your face, like your right foot, left foot, handprint, touch this, the next, like you know what the next thing to do. It's like, it feels like like you have vision, and literally the next thing that the next place you're supposed to be, the next place you're supposed to go, the next thing you're supposed to do, it lights up in your vision. It's like boom, and then you get the things that you need, want, whatever, or at least people are observing you this way. But I feel like this is the reality for you, and it's mainly, I feel mainly because you've chosen not to trust people blindly. You don't just take people's word for it. You go out, you have the experience, you learned or educated yourself in some sort of way. So you deserve whatever goodness comes your way, period. And maybe you need to just see it that way. The Hierophant. I fuck with you. I fuck with you. Your Highness. Like, I fuck with you, Your Highness. Your Highness. The Lovers and the Hierophant, for some of you, honestly, this is someone who is in Emperor status, whom you feel very aligned to, that wants to work with you, have marriage with you, combine themselves with you in some sort of way. And for others of you, this has to do with the fact that, again, the reason you have the alignment that you do is that, and I feel like it's more so this one because I'm getting more passionate about it energetically. The reason you have the alignment that you do is because what? Because this let me read it to you. Let me read it to you, the Hierophant, so you understand what I say when I say I feel like you have a vision, or like vision goggles that light up the color next for you to take. Gosh, let me read this to you. North Dakota, the Lakota deity. The Hierophant is a divine figure and teacher who shares the rules, rites, and rituals to follow as a community. There is a place for everyone, and everyone is in their place. She encourages the comfort and support of the group, the path well trodden. Upright, conformity, compassion, social approval, tradition, and legacy. But with the Lovers, I feel as if, honestly, that this is like a path for people like you. It's like not many people get. It just feels like, not people just don't get access to it. And when you do get access to it, you're guided through. I'm literally seeing like security clearance. And I feel like people wouldn't even know that there is it's like for example, my cousin has this backpack. It's like a popular backpack, my little cousin. She comes to me and she goes, "Tyler, look." I'm like, "What?" She was like, "It's an extra pocket in my backpack." And look, she digs in it and she's like, it gets deeper. She pulls out a card that's like, "You found the secret compartment." Not too many people get this far. And that's your energy. You wouldn't necessarily break the rules in this place. That's the reason you get the clearance in the first place. How I say? You wouldn't come up in here acting a fool, and that's the reason why we let you in. You followed a path that was laid out in front of you. You trusted it. You brought yourself into balance in order to have whatever this is, and it's developing a legacy for you. Justice. What? Your energy is crazy. It's crazy, man. Shit's crazy. I love it. I don't know, not too much. I don't be seeing it too much. This is good. It's juicy, babe. It's juicy. Oh, I could just squeeze ya. I could just squeeze you. You're oozing like balance and power and fulfillment and success and alignment and worth. So much worth. Like I could just I swear to you, it's like if I could wring you out, your energy would, it gives me the feeling of somebody who literally will affect anything they come into contact with, because it's like oozing freaking off of you. With the justice for the Six of Wands. For many of you, people are being forced to eat their words. What's the just? Let me read this, because look at, again, there's something, it feels, look. Here they come. Here you come, walking up, and they're like, oh, it's you. Come on in. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people are being forced to, like, your success is justice in a way. So others are watching you here in this energy. Others are observing you. They see you. And they are being forced to eat their words because there's nothing that they can actually say or do, like, against you. Even energetically, it falls to the wayside because you outperform whatever. If someone had, again, it's like you, maybe you've been on a journey for a while and people didn't understand the things that you were doing back then. Now you are where you're at. It's like obvious. Oh, this is the reason that you were doing those things back then. Because you were getting yourself ready for this. Like you were setting yourself up for this. You know, like, oh, I thought you just were turning your back on your friends. But in reality, you realize that the place that you was about to go, they can't, they won't make clearance. They're not going to, like, am I supposed to stay in the country because my friends are felons? I think not. I think I will go get my fucking passport and go wherever the fuck I want. And that was their mistakes when I was telling their ass not to do that shit. And they thought, oh, you don't want to be like, you don't want to follow the rules. You don't want to follow the group. You don't want to be intertwined. You don't want to blah, 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 blah. And you're like, look, if I do this now, I won't be able to do that later. Don't you get it? If you do this right now, you're not going to be able to do this later. You're weird. You don't think like everybody else. Look at, they're off on their own. It looks like they just be doing their own thing. They're lost in the sauce. They don't know nothing. They da 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 da. And you turn around and you have special clearance because you were putting in the fucking work. 5 years ago, 10 years ago, you were doing what you were supposed to fucking be doing in order to put yourself in a place where you are in alignment. Now, what the fuck? This is justice. I'm supposed to get good things out of me putting in good work. So why the fuck wouldn't I? If I'm not getting the results, I'm not doing the right thing, but you were getting the results. And it's like right under people's noses. Why are you getting results? Why are you getting these results? Why are you getting those results? Why are you in alignment here? Why are you getting to have to do this? Why do you get to do that? Why are you being happy? Why are you in leadership position? Like, I feel like somebody's fucking crying about all that you've done and they didn't do shit. Like, grow the fuck up. This energy is like, your energy is like, woo, but the outside energy that I'm picking up, that's like, it's like, the fuck, shut the fuck up. Who is this? I don't know. Fuck him. That 8 of course. Oh my God. You put in the work. When I tell you you put in the work to be happy, you put in the work. God. When I tell you that you put in the work, and silence at that. This girl. Oh wait, I wanted to read the justice card. I'm still gonna read it. But this girl, her brothers got turned into swans or geese by this evil witch, and she had to turn, like, she had to do something. Let me read it. She had to do something. I read the story because these book doesn't tell you like the whole story. So like, I went to go research some of the stories afterwards because I love fairy tale. Okay, I love it. I probably go through these again and then go research all the stories again. But she turned her brothers into swans, and she was working in silence. She couldn't say nothing about it though. That was like the curse. It was like the witch cursed her to be mute, and her brothers turned into swans. And for like 8 years, homegirl had to work, and then her brothers came back to human. I gotta read that again. Germany, it's a German fairy tale. The 8 of coins represents the long haul, the sloth, and the middle of the project that needs to be completed. The little princess needs to keep weaving needles in silence if she wishes to set her cursed brothers free. Craftsmanship, commitment, determination, ambition, and concentration. You did it all over, again and again and again till you got it right, till you earn the fuck what you deserve from the shit. You know what I'm saying? The cards were set up against you in some type of way. Again, aka maybe you had elders who would have wanted you to go a way that they wanted you to go, that they were already planning for you to go, when you went against the grain. But remember what I said about this 9 of Cups. It's deceptive. This princess... This princess is a lesbian, and this man is in love with her. So he dressed himself up as a lesbian and made her fall in love with him, and she's in love with him. They're happy together, but it's not really real. And I feel like external people, I feel like who I'm talking about is this like the people that's like, why do you? I feel like they want to be able to deceive you in order to join in on your happiness. Like they want to put on a mask. They want to be able to hide the fact that like either they don't believe in you, they didn't believe in you in the beginning, or that they want to be able to deceive you in order to get into your happiness, because they refuse to go figure out how to make this happen for themselves, because they're really convinced that if they just dress the part, then they are the part. But baby, let me tell you, just because you put the fucking pants on, it doesn't make you a fucking man. Like, grow the fuck up. The Justice is Korean legend. Justice is power wielded with both intelligence and impartiality. It is making decisions with all the facts and accepting the consequences of any choices made. It is punishment of the corrupt and promotion of the deserving. And who do you come out as? Somebody who's promoted. Someone who has clearance. In the upright, harmony, balance, equality, virtue, and honor. I don't really read reversals, so. You did the fucking work in silence at that. right under everyone's fucking nose. Who are you? Somebody who deserves credit for the work that you've put in. Happy Thursday. Thursday is my favorite day. The Emperor. The Judgment. Bro, how many major arcana do you fucking need? In the whole spread. The Judgment. Come on, bro. How many major arcana do you need to know that you... The Judgment? For the Emperor, it's the judgment, the justice in the court, in the hierophant, in the motherfucking court of whatever the fuck out there. Fuck the court of law, the court of spirit, the court of motherfucking universe, the court, your court, you the judge, they the judge, in anybody's fucking book. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. You are the Emperor. That's who you are. That is your status. You've earned this status. It's status. It's an upgrade. They want to be you. Just because they wear the pants don't make them a fucking man, bro. Male, female, don't matter. They're not the baddie CEO. But you are. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is the best reading I've got. You see, there's not one card that has like that negative underlying connotation actually came out. Like not one. Not one came out. And hella major arcana. Connor. Maybe your name is Connor. Maybe you're Irish. You might be Irish. Have Irish ancestry. Bro. I see somebody great. That's all I'm gonna say. I see somebody with like a lot of greatness. Like it's not fake. It's not fate. It's not pretend. It's real. This is someone that like no one can hold a candle to you. For reals. No one is able to come around and because man, you could give a nigga money, that don't make him great. You can give a bitch a house, that don't make her great. I'm getting two distinct energies. It's like you give somebody a house and they got the house because that's what everybody told them. Get the house, right? They got the fucking house, right? Cool. They're, when mortgage slowed down, like they get a little bit behind on mortgage. The refrigerator break down. They got to buy a new refrigerator. They got to call in the electrician. They gotta call in the plumber. That shit, they didn't think about all that. They never once fucking thought about it. They never thought about it. It never crossed their mind. Now, all of these things come into play when you buy a fucking house. So they got it because they want to be in competition. They want to hurry up and get it. They don't want to, look like they're being left out. They don't want everybody to look at them a little bit different. No, they hurried up and got it. But you got the apartment, right, with maintenance that comes around and all those things are already taken care of. They're included in your rent. And the whole time you had your apartment, you've been saving up. You know what I mean? You've been saving up for a nice big down payment. You've been getting your status up at work a little bit so you can make a little bit more money, and you have a little emergency fund set to the side for when shit starts to break down. So you're not stressing when you're in your fucking house. But that takes about 10 years for you to build, or it takes 6, 7 years, maybe not even that fucking long, but it takes you a little bit of time to build. And there you go, people. Oh, there that person goes. They're not really concerned about that. They're not realistic. They're not concerned about where their life is going. They're not concerned. What makes you think that I don't want to have my own version of success, even if it does or doesn't look like yours? What the fuck makes you think that I don't want the best for myself? They're too used to you showing up for them or something. Because there's no way no one walks around and thinks that you don't want the fucking best for yourself. Because your energy is better than whatever. I mean, I haven't seen this in a minute or at all, honestly, period. Not on YouTube. I haven't fucking seen this for reals. Like with my own eyes, picking up the energy myself. No, I haven't seen it. So this is just me keeping it real with whoever the fuck you are. Like, who the fuck told these people that you did? And now they want to be on the same level as you, but they didn't put in the work. They want to be on the same level as you, but they're not. They're not. Even if they put on the pants, they can't do what you do. Like, even if they pretend to do the shit, they're not doing it. Like, even if they fucking pretend, they can't do it. They can't even fake it if they're trying to get close to understand your secret. Ain't no fucking secret. It's hard work and dedication, baby. Saturn, sweetheart. All right. Page of Swords, you may be learning something, or you may be you're skilled at acquiring information. Okay, you're skilled, like very skilled at it. People don't know how you do it. Again, a lot of the things that you do seem to be really right under other people's noses. Which is good for you. Everyone doesn't need to know your secrets, but I feel like you will be coming to find something out soon, or you're figuring something out. You're becoming aware of something in a way, because you made yourself a student in a way. So you've, even though you seem to be somebody of a very high status, energetically, you are humble, and you made yourself a student to understand something, but you're gonna figure something out, like, period. You're learning something. You may also get news of something about someone else in regards to you, or something like that. I don't know. It's just, you're a student. Like, it's like the energy of, like, people were talking too much around children. It's like talking too much around children, and children come to you and they say, oh yeah, they said blah 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 this, and you go, really? What do you mean? Who? And then you lower yourself. I get you even like crouching down and getting in their face and like, who said this? And really? And then you go, yeah, I heard some blah blah blah. And it's not even in a manipulative way. It's like, you know how to level with people, because you're a humble person. You know how to level with people. Even then, it's like you could get around somebody who they show their hand because they express something that makes them seem as if they assume that they are of some sort of authority or better than you, and you figure out their whole game. Like, they're talking to you, and it's like not even 2 fucking minutes into the whole conversation, you're like, you are literally this kind of person. Like, you are XYZ person, and it's obvious. People need to watch it when it comes to you. The tarantula. The gazelle. Alright, fire. The lamb. And I think that's enough. I think that's enough. Because I'm going to read these. Hold on. I'm going to read them. Okay, the tarantula. At a crossroad, claiming life's purpose. The tarantula represents a moment when a great decision must be made. It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose or dharma. Dharma, okay? First of all, dharma. Dharma is like the benefits and rewards that you get from like processing through a karma, okay? A habit or routine from the past is sidetracking you from your dream, yet a voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your attention. In order to find true happiness, you must choose Dharma. Until you do, satisfaction will be fleeting. The tarantula hovers, patient and calm, like an old friend that knows your inner soul. It already knows you'll choose wisely. When it's in balance, it follows the intuition. When it's out of balance, it hesitates over intellectualizes. To bring into balance, daily journaling. Didn't I say? I feel like, first of all, I pull these for confirmation, but didn't I already say like you have like vision, which is like intuition, a vision that kind of lights up the next thing for you to do, the next thing for you to do, the next thing for you to do. And we already referenced that these other people, they don't want to work. They don't want to do the work to get what it is that they need or want, or they don't want to work to feel fulfillment. No one ever read the Three Little Pigs to these guys, bro. No one ever read the Three Little Pigs. They don't know that the wolf blows down straw houses. They don't understand that the only way to be safe for the future is to build you a nice sturdy brick house. They don't know. Like, these people. Where's the gazelle? Heightened awareness and ability vulnerable. The gazelle represents extreme grace. With every move, this awe-inspiring beauty emits sophistication and elegance. Gazelle personalities are often hyper-aware of their surroundings, bordering on hypervigilant, and this can inhibit them from enjoying the beauty they've spent so much effort cultivating. No more worrying about all those predators out there in the world. When this card appears, it's time to get back to the present moment. Sit down, find your breath, and acknowledge the bounty that surrounds you. Let it nourish your gentle spirit. When in balance, is graceful, perceptive, artistic. When out of balance, food allergies, insomnia, a racing mind. To bring into balance, yin yoga, a cozy home, and some good food. Let me tell you again something about yourself. If you've been in grind mode lately or for a while, okay? I'm not saying don't be in grind, because I feel like it gets you a lot of results that you want. But what I am saying is take time to acknowledge how far you've come and give yourself grace and space to sit with your accomplishments, because again, I really feel like you need to know you are deserving of all of the things that you have earned for yourself. It's like if you put the extra money aside for you to be able to indulge, it's okay. It's your money. Indulge. You know what I'm saying? If you work hard all the time and you want to lay down and enjoy a movie with some popcorn in the bed, it's okay. Do that. You're not a bad person. You're not failing in life. You're not backtracking. Like, you could tend to be hard on yourself because you want to accomplish things or you want to get yourself somewhere, but again, these are like moments and times that make the journey sweet. So Yeah, enjoy your life. You deserve to. Okay. Last one, the Lamb. Yeah, and if there are people who are if you're like not wanting to get too involved with others because of this energy that you feel from them, as I feel you may be an empathic person, right? Intuitively you know things when it comes to other people. Don't concern yourself with them. Like, you're smart, because with the gazelle, you're aware, very aware. You're smart. Like, you can hear a pin drop. Like, no one's gonna be able to get one over on you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it's a little it gives me a little bit paranoid. A little bit paranoid. Especially if you've just been working really hard to develop a life for yourself. It gives a little bit paranoid. So peaceful, prophetic, and patient is the Lamb. The Lamb is the bearer of an important message. There may be somewhere you're going as well, or like you're choosing, okay, I'm not waiting, I'm going to go after the thing that I want. There may be something with that too. But a message, so listen, Page of Swords. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. So remember, the gazelle had like a racing mind. Tonight, it might be the night for you to eat a really nice dinner and lay down and relax, for reals. Lamb energy is the honest guidance you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. Though the Lamb's message may channel through another person, the wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. Approach this gentle creature with utmost patience and reverence. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, receive. When in balance, knowingness, inner peace. And when out of balance, quiet, timid, and concerned. To bring into balance, meditation and listening. I get the energy, obviously, of like getting unsuspected breakthrough, like that. Having an unsuspected breakthrough. When you least expect it, and it's coming in a time when you are very relaxed. Okay? When you're chilling. Because you earn that. You can rest. Like, feel free to rest and enjoy it. Especially if you're a hard worker. Now, if you're a lazy bum, maybe you need to be up all night. Maybe you need to be working harder, so you'll be able to sit down in peace. But all work and no play, that's not going to bring you peace either. So you have to have a good balance of those things. That being said, I hope that brought somebody some clarity. I fuck with y'all. Like, whoever you are, especially if you were staying through this, whoever you are, I fuck with you the most. Like, more than anyone I've fucked with ever in a reading ever. Period. Because, yeah. You're the kind of person I would want to be around. I don't be want to sit in nobody's face like that. For real, if I'm keeping it real. You, though, I'll fuck with you. Because I feel like good things will happen. Just because you ooze it. Like, you ooze success and power. And I feel like just by being around you, I will be influenced to be well. So maybe, for many of you, the energies that you are seeing right through and that you feel like, oh, maybe they have to wear a mask in order, or they feel like they have to wear a mask in order to get close to you. Maybe they don't. Like, maybe, Because what I was going to say was, like, you're cycling through those energies, you're attracting a new energy. But I feel like you are cycling through that energy and attracting a new energy, but it could be coming from the same people who may have doubted you. And I feel like they're coming to you so that you can teach them. They themselves are becoming humble, or they're being humbled to the point where you are teaching them something. Yeah. There's a lot of benefit to being up under you. And I don't feel like you're the kind of person that's pushed people away. Like, I think you're the kind of person who's like, yeah, fine, let me let you do that. Something, now this is a weird synchronicity. There are weird random markings on this book. In particular, that you can't really see it. Dang. Well, you can, okay. This one looks like an H with like a, can you see? It goes like that. And it has two lines and it goes like that. But right here is the same thing. Maybe you're psychic. That's weird.